morning. It's so early. I'm gonna just put my hair up. Oh, it's so early. I have the heat on in the back, so hopefully that won't be too loud. I just kind of want to walk you guys through my morning skincare routine because it has changed a little bit, and there's just some products I've really been loving. So let's just kind of chit chat about those. This lighting is really, really flattering. So I don't do this every morning, but I try to do it like 3 times a week. I use the Duval facial brush. I've been loving this guy. This is the brush head I use. It's like the little guy, but it's so nice. It comes with a bunch of other ones too, and it has 2 speeds, which I absolutely love. But I like waking up with this like maybe 3 days a week, and I use it to take my makeup off at night, just because it feels like a facial massage. It wakes my skin up, and it's really soft, and you can use it in the shower. I usually use it in the shower, but I'm not going to be showering this morning, so I'm just going to show you guys how I use it in the morning. So I'll get it wet, and I have actually been using this facial oil. I'll see if this can focus. I've been using this facial oil cleanser in the morning because I don't want to strip my skin of any oils. I want to like add more because I'm really dry. So I just turn it on, like that. You can see that, and I just work it into my skin. Oh, it just feels so nice. Got a little breakout happening. And I feel like my face is always really puffy in the morning because I'm allergic to my cat, and I eat a lot of salt, so my face is always really puffy. And I feel like this kind of helps lower the puffiness of it. And it just feels so good. So you can use this on bare skin, but I also really love it for taking my makeup off. I feel like Duval's created a really nice product. I hope I'm saying that right, Duval. This is the first time I've tried a facial brush, and it's so affordable. Like there's some brushes, like I feel like the Clarisonic is so expensive. I just would never spend that amount of money on something like that. But this is really affordable, and I have I'll have a discount code below for you guys, so you guys can check it out if you're interested in getting it. But yeah, it's I really enjoy it. And like I was saying, it comes with a bunch of different brush heads. There's like one for the body, which is really nice. There's like a sandstone one. There's like one for your feet to get dead skin off. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I use it almost every day, especially for taking my makeup off. But I do like it in the morning too because like I was saying, it really just wakes my skin up. Okay, so basically done with that. Shut it off. I will wash the brush head, and also the brush head can get removed, so this can just be its own thing, but it's pretty easy to clean. And then it comes with a little stand, so I just put it in the stand and then put it on my bathroom counter. So after that's done, I'm gonna just kind of like wash my face, wash any of the oil I have on my face off. Yeah, my skin just feels like really clean after that, which I love. Take a cloth, wipe it. This is just really nice for the mornings because mornings can be really tough, but if your face is woken up, then you feel like, okay, I'm ready to start the day, and that's just a much easier way to wake up my body and my face with that brush. Okay, after that's done, I always go in with my double duty mist. This has changed my skin game so much. I talk about this stuff all the time. I post about it all the time. Everything that I talk about I'll have linked below. I get this at HelloKBanana, here in Seattle, Washington. That store is fire. It's so good. It's Cream Beauty store, and their products are just incredible. So I will just do this, maybe 3. I'm trying to get my neck. Love this stuff. So I'll let that kind of sit, and then I'm gonna actually go on with a serum. This is also from HelloKBanana. It's called Dr. Color Effect Red Serum. Here it is. It's essentially like a pomegranate serum. I've really been loving this though. I'll use this in the morning and then a different one at night. Look, skincare is way more important than any makeup application, so I spend like a decent amount of time really focusing on my skin before I even think about makeup. I do also want to quickly mention that sometimes, depending on like how puffy my skin is, I will put like little under eye patches on. I can show you those. I'm not doing it today because I don't need them. I did it yesterday, so I'll do it like every other day. I'll show you what they look like. These are the ones that I use. I got them off Amazon. They had really good reviews. I just really like these ones. They're like little gold guys. These can be really expensive if you get them just like at the store, like 1 pack. They can be like $5, but if you get like a bunch of them, I think there's like 20. Yeah, there's 20 in here, and I think this was $20, so it's like $1 a piece, which is a better deal than like $5 for one. So I'll do these like twice, maybe 3 times a week. I really like those, and sometimes I will do a mask. So this is feeling really tacky, which is good. So next I'm gonna go on with an eye cream. This is the one I've been currently using. This is like the number 7 one. Yeah, I've been liking this one. I just feel like because my skin is so dry, and especially my under eyes, like they're just really dark, just adding an extra layer of moisturizer under them is like a good protectant. Something I need to add to my skincare game that I already know I need to add is sunscreen. I have a little tube I've been using with my makeup, but I actually want to find a good sunscreen to use because that is something I should have started 10 years ago and I just haven't. So sunscreen, I need to figure that out. Okay, I'm going out with my moisturizer next. This is my favorite one. I'm literally almost out of it. I'll show you what it is. I just put some on my hand. It's the Madecassoside Cream. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'll have it linked below. It's this guy right here. I don't know what's in this, but this has been like really great for the winter time. And I also got that at HelloKBanana, so I will link that below. I just feel like Koreans really understand, and their skin always looks so phenomenal, so anything that they use, I'm like, I want to use that too, because they just understand the skincare game. Always get the neck and my face. I'm sorry the lighting isn't the best, but yeah, that's essentially my skincare. Every single morning, I will change up some products sometimes depending on like if I want to try something new, but essentially it's the same. It's like Duval facial brush, mist, serum, facial lotion, and then I'll just kind of let that sit. The purple light in the back is for the plants, so there's not a party going on right now. Let me grab my water really quick. Let me grab my water because I'm thirsty. Okay, so before I talk about my writing habits, I also just really want to mention this because sometimes I write and I will mask. I'll put a mask on, and I probably should have done that today, but I did it yesterday, and I feel like I try to do this like 3 times a week. But this is my favorite mask in the whole entire world. It is the Don't Look at Me base mask from Lush. Oh my god, it smells so good. It's so beautiful. I did find out that they actually do dye this blue, but it's like with natural stuff, so I think it's fine. But yeah, this is my favorite facial mask, and it's cold because you're supposed to keep it in the fridge, so it feels really, really good in the morning to do. So sometimes I will do that and have like my little eye patches as I write, but today, because I did it yesterday, I'm not going to do that. So let me grab a blanket, get cozy, and talk about what I write about and why I write, because I feel like it's so important to talk about. So a new habit that I have been picking up on this year is to have a gratitude journal. I'm obsessed with Rachel Hollis. I think that she's just an amazing human being, and I feel like this is gonna sound maybe like stupid on my end. I'm not a super duper religious person, but she is, and I feel like I've never related to like a religious person really, and I really relate to her, so I find her just fascinating. But she's a boss babe. She created I think it's like an intention journal. I don't know. It's the Start Today journal. I got this one at Target. Not sure if they still have them, but it's daily gratitude and intention goal setting. So I try to do this every day. Essentially what it is, I don't really want to show you guys my goals quite yet, but you write down 10 just big ass dreams, 10 things in your life that you really want to accomplish, and you start writing them down every single day. And then on top of that, you also write down like 5 things that you're grateful for every day. So I try to do this every morning. I've missed a couple days, but I'm back on track now. So I think it's really important that you do that every day. So I'm really starting to get into the habit of doing this every day. This is what the pages look like. You write 5 things that you're grateful for down, and then you write the 10 dreams, and then the main one that you're going to focus on for the next 3 months. So essentially it's like, in 3 months I'm gonna accomplish this. So yeah, I've been really enjoying this book, and it really just takes like 10 minutes. I try to kind of sit and meditate on that like one goal that I'm trying to accomplish for like 3 to 5 minutes. So I really try to make it quick and efficient, because look, we don't have that much time in the morning. If you work a 9 to 5, it can be like go, 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 and I hate feeling rushed. So waking up 2 to 3 hours before I'm supposed to go to work is really, really nice. So yeah, this is something that I will do. And then on top of that, I do this about 3 times a week. I used to do it every day, and I'm trying to get back into the groove of doing it every day. It's just a journal that I write in, and I try to intentionally write, which is kind of different for me. I filled up almost 2 notebooks of just like writing, almost like a brain dump of things. So with this journal, I wanted to be more intentional with what I'm writing. So I will set an intention, and usually if I start with this, it will totally inspire me to be like, okay, I really want to focus on how I'm gonna do X, or what I'm gonna do tomorrow, or whatever, and I will just write. So that's what I do. I try to do every morning. Don't get me wrong, some mornings are really tough. They're tougher than others, and I will, if I'm just gonna be completely honest with you, if I take like an edible the night before, I find that it just doesn't get done. So it's really important to feel like refreshed and ready to go. So yeah, I think that writing is really important. And even if it's just a brain dump, it makes me feel like, oh my gosh, I just got all this shit off my chest. So I think that it's really important to write. And when I first started doing this, I was like, what the hell do I write about? I literally don't know what to write about. And it gets easier. So the more you do it, the better it gets. So yes, every morning I try to fill out this and write a page or 2 in this. This is a pretty tiny notebook, very easy to get done. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm just going to share with you guys what I'm grateful for today, because it can be little things. I find that when I was first starting this, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so stupid. Like, duh, I'm grateful for water, or duh, I'm grateful for friends and family. So I've been trying to be like, okay, what else are you grateful for? And there's so many things, even if they seem stupid, like write them down. So today I was very grateful for therapy. I feel like there's been a lot I've been reflecting on since going to therapy, and it's just been like, okay, really helpful. I was very grateful for my Uber taking me home last night because it was so cold out, and I definitely could have walked, and part of me was like, I should probably walk, but I splurged and I got a Lyft home, Uber home, and I was just very grateful for that because it was really cold out, and it's a luxury for sure. Very grateful for dinner and friends. I had dinner last night with a group of friends, and I was very grateful to be invited to that and share food. It was so delicious. Thankful for HelloFresh because that is my lunch today. I'm trying out HelloFresh. I've never done that before, and I made the meal yesterday and it was so good, and I get to take it today for lunch. And then I'm also grateful for that the days are getting longer. I've very quickly have realized that the days are getting longer and brighter, and I just so appreciate that. I think that December was so dark. Like, I barely saw any light in December, and I can just see the huge shift now, and it's made such an impact on my mood, and I'm just so grateful for it. So those are the things I'm grateful for today. Now I'm going to write intentionally, and I am going to write today. I'm going to write mostly about the goal I'm trying to achieve, which it's not that I don't feel comfortable talking about it. I want to try to achieve it before I talk about it. So that is what I'm going to write about today. Literally just a page or two on how I'm going to accomplish that goal. So that's what I'm doing. Neighbor. Looks like a party back there, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm just gonna do my makeup really quick. For work, I keep it super duper casual just because I sometimes don't see anybody all day, so I don't really care how I look, if I'm just being like completely honest. So I'm gonna go in with some foundation, and I mix this with some illuminator. I really like this. It makes me look glowy and beautiful. I got this at HelloKBanana, literally that store, you guys. If you're traveling to Seattle, if you live in Seattle, check HelloKBanana out. They just have the best skincare products ever. So essentially I mix it like that. See if that will focus. Like that. And then I just put it on my face. I don't have a mirror in front of me right now, so I'm gonna use the viewfinder. So usually I'll do my makeup and not talk. So I'm drinking the smoothie and I'm gonna have a bunch of shit in my teeth. So don't mind me. Having that one date in there, wow, so good. I prefer my foundation to be like extremely liquidy so that the sponge just, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't work if it's just like thick foundation. I need to be like really watery for it to really do its job. I look at my teeth. Yeah, they have like a purple cast. Essentially I have a lot of berries in there. I've been trying to get into the habit of a smoothie a day, and usually I add spinach in that too, but I was out of spinach, so didn't do that. But some sort of green would be really good to add into that. But I've been trying to do a smoothie a day because just adding that spirulina and the grassroot powder, I can tell like really helps with my gut health. I'm a really intuitive person, I feel like, so I can feel when things are off balance or if I don't feel good inside. And I find that when I consistently take spirulina, and mostly spirulina, the grassroot I think is great too, but spirulina for sure, when I consistently take that, I feel so good. I feel like on top of the world. Also, I'm not sick. I feel like I always get people asking me like, are you sick, when I talk or whatever, and I'm not sick, but I have really bad allergies. I'm actually like pretty allergic to my cat. I'm going on with concealer now. I'm really allergic to Frank, and the more sugar I eat, the more my allergies spike up. So some mornings are better than others, but if I could just cut sugar out, I would not be as allergic, I think. I know, because I did Whole30 once. Got a little breakout there because it's that time of the month. So yeah, I am not sick. I'm just like allergies. And I feel like people don't really understand allergies and how awful they are until you have them. Like, allergies are the worst, and if there's one thing I wish I could get rid of, it's my allergies, because they ruin my life. And I'm not getting rid of my cat ever because he's my everything, so I'm just suffering with allergies all the time. Set my lid. I don't really bake underneath my eyes because I'm going to work and I just want to make sure these don't crease. So this is just like a really basic makeup tutorial. There's nothing crazy about this because I'm going to work and I'm probably not going to see anybody. So the fact that I even put makeup on, you're welcome. For eyeshadow, sometimes I'll just put like a basic color on. Sometimes I won't do anything, but as of recently, I've been putting Kitten by Stila. See if this guy right here. This color is gorgeous. It's so pretty. I'll use it as like a little nose highlight, and I'll put it right there. I have kind of a crazy nose, so I never really know what to do with it, because when all these videos I see of people like contouring their nose, it's like a perfect nose already, and I'm like, why are you contouring your nose? It's perfect and straight and symmetrical. Like, I need to know how to contour a non-perfect nose that is not symmetrical. So I'm not sure what to do with my nose, but I put a little bit of a highlight on it to just draw more attention to it, you know? Okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of... Good enough. Lastly, I'm gonna do just a little bit of bronzing. I'm taking this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I've had this for years. It is for sure expired, but it's still going strong. Just gonna put a little bit of this here to make it look like I got a tan this weekend when it was snowing. Okay, I'm going on with some blush. I use this as a blush. It's actually a highlighter. It's Bubbly by Beauty. I bought 3 of these online because this is the best. It's a highlighter and it's tiny, but this is the best formula. It's so damn pretty, and it's a really pretty blush on me, and I feel like I don't know who would use this as a highlight, but I really like it, and I hope it never goes away, but it probably will because it's really hard to find. And that's basically it. I'll put some lipstick on and call it good. I always want my makeup to be really quick for work because I'm a woman on the go. So keeping it simple is the best thing I've done for myself. Okay, you guys, I'm all done getting ready. I just put some lipstick on and changed my clothes. This is what we are looking at for the outfit. Pretty basic. Just a jacket and some boots. And yeah. Okay, you guys, so I'm basically ready to go, but before I do leave, I just also want to mention that every time I leave my house, I don't always look 100% great, but I always want to smell good, so I always am in the habit of like spritzing myself with some sort of perfume, and I want to share with you guys the one that I have absolutely been loving. So it's this guy right here. This is Dossier's Floral One. This company is so cool. First of all, packaging on point. The lid is actually, let me see if I can do it with one hand, magnetic, so it like clicks on, which is so cool. It just feels expensive. What I love about this company is that they make perfumes that are inspired by high-end perfumes. So Floral One, for example, is inspired by Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue, I believe, and it smells really similar, but it's made with like really clean products, so there's no chemicals involved in this guy right here, and it's super duper affordable. It's $29, and anyways, this is just the one I've absolutely been loving. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. All the products I mentioned, I feel like I mentioned a lot because I did a lot this morning, will be listed below, so make sure that you check those out. If you end up trying any products, let me know how you like them. Comment down below something that you try to do every morning. What does your routine look like? What should I start adding into mine? Anyways, guys, if you ended up liking the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you very soon. Okay, bye!